It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're still locked in at your Feel Good, and we are in the office about to shake and bake. You know what time it is. Now, a strong core will make you a better and stronger swimmer. Now, swimming is, of course, a sport that engages your entire body, and it also plays a very, very big part in the role of how well we move and how our bodies move in the water, right? So a strong and firm core helps you to pull, push, and kick through water with absolute ease. And this morning, extreme swimmer Ryan Stramrood is joining us for this quick and easy, no equipment core workout. Brother, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm nervous.
It was really good again chatting to you earlier in the show, but I got to ask you, when it comes to your training routine, apart from swimming, what is it that you focus on the most, kind of just to get you and keep you in shape for those crazy swims that you do in the year?
Yeah, so my training is always a lot of mental stuff. I've got to get into the cold and prepare and get my body conditioned. But then, as you say, you need the core work. You really do. I do tons of work on the shoulders there. I'm quite fit, but the core is where I need the most work. So I'm nervous for today. But that's what I need to.
All right, so let's have some fun. So we're going to go on the ground to start off with, right? But I think it's quite a good point that you did mention. A lot of swimmers, a lot of athletes look at the main muscle groups. So like you said, I'm a swimmer, so I'm going to train my arms. But we forget about this important part, which is the core. So I thought I'd see what you think about this workout that I put together for anybody that is a budding swimmer that wants to try replicate what you have done, or even is maybe attempting their first swim, all right? So let's get down on the ground and let's get down to business, okay? So I'm going to start off with the obliques, okay? So this is the muscle on the side of the body. It's those Levi lines, and it really helps with just that rotational strength and keeping us structured. So we're going to lie on our side. We've got our elbow down on the ground, and essentially we're going to go into a side bridge. So you, Mzansi, joining in at home, make sure you're holding a nice straight line. I don't want to have or see any bends in your leg. Nice and straight. You've got your feet on the ground, and now we're going to lift our hips into the air. Keep that hand up. Let's go for one rep. All right, so now while we're in this position, you can already feel the shoulder shaking a little bit, stabilization. Maybe not you, but me and the rest of Mzansi will feel it, not like Aquaman over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to step this up a little bit more. So if you want to start on level 1, holding this for 45 seconds, 15 seconds off is already a challenge, right? But if you want to step it up and make it even harder, you can bring your hips down to the ground, tap the ground, straight back in the air. Now lift your leg up in the air for an extra stimulation and back down. This is where you're going to shake them, Mzansi.
It hurts.
Even Aquaman says it hurts. So yes, we're challenging him, finally. All right, let's try one more time. So we go down onto the ground, back up in the air. Now lift the leg up, hold it for a second, and straight back down. And Mzansi, I'm telling you, you're going to get a burn. How's it feeling over there?
Yeah, good.
Are we actually working?
Feel the little shake starting to happen.
Nice. All right. Okay. So the rest of it is exactly the same thing on the other side. We won't do it now just for the sake of time. But Mzansi, you guys at home, 45 seconds on each side. So 45 seconds on the left, 45 seconds on the right with a 15-second break. And then we move over to our next exercise. So let us step onto our buttocks. And for the sake of all these exercises, what we're going to first focus on is balancing in the air. So having our legs and our arms in the air. It's nice and simple. It's a basic core exercise, and this is the first part of the activation that's really important. Now, what we're going to do, if you are struggling to stay in this position, you're more than welcome to put your hands down on the side of the ground, but obviously you want to work your way up to not needing to support your hands. Goal number 1, and check at me shaking over here, Ryan. I'm just trying to hold this here.
I'm glad.
So we're working. So what we're going to do is something called flutter kicks, which I thought is quite cool for especially swimmers, working on that timing and working on the leg drive when it comes to your swimming, your coordination, and of course getting the core to help you with your kicks in the water. I don't know about you, but there's a very important element when it comes to timing your swimming stroke and the timing of your kicks. So this is really, really important, and it's not just upper body. In this position, once again, Ryan, I see you don't even need the assistance, so well done to you. You're already on level 2. I'm going to keep my hands on the side here. Now what we're going to try to do is something called bicycles, but they're controlled. And again, we're working those adductors, which is a really great muscle to allow the extension of the leg to flutter and kick more effectively. Right, so what we're doing is, again, supporting yourself if you need to, but otherwise, the goal is not to. And we're literally going to stand with our lying down with our legs straight in front of us off the ground, hands behind your head. From here, you want to touch opposite elbow, opposite leg, back to restart. Same thing again on the other side, back to restart. So we're not racing. It's really slow, it's really controlled, and it's really going to burn. I can guarantee you that. I know Ryan doesn't feel it, but I definitely do.
Ryan feels it.
And of course, once again, you're going for 45 seconds on of this, and it's great stuff. It's a quick, effective workout as well. We've done 3 exercises already, and that'll take you up to about 3 minutes. Your last exercise for the day, really simple. And this is something that I actually learned when I was lifesaving. And I don't know if you use it a lot in the ocean, but whenever you get taught how to ride a wave, you kind of need to hollow out on your body and,
Yes.
and create that hollow hold position.
body surfing, yeah.
Obviously, your hands are behind you in the air, so we're going to try to replicate that in the reverse position. So lying on the ground, what we're going to try and simulate is a hollow hold, catching a wave, but our feet and our hands are in the air. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
pretending
I
I'm
think so,
upside down. Mzansi, you guys are going to do the same, and this is a great exercise to help you become a board that can ride that wave in the ocean. All right, you want to come and join them with me? So 45 seconds of the following. Hands are straight behind your back. You're holding that, your feet are out, and don't mind me, it's not the cameraman shaking, it's actually me because I'm absolutely stimulating that core, man. Ryan, I've got to ask you one last question. For everybody that's watching, seeing these incredible records that you're making, what can we expect next from you, brother?
Stronger abs for sure. But yeah, you're gonna hopefully you're gonna see a bit more of me end of February, March, where I'm hoping to take on a big challenge, a big swimming challenge. Which is kind of ultra-distance stuff right here in Cape Town in some scary waters. Not going to completely reveal it, but I'm sure everyone can join the dots.
I think you guys can join the dots, of course. That's Ryan, the man of the year, potentially. Go vote for him on our social media channels and stick around for some more magic on Expresso Show. Thank you for joining. Nice stuff, man.